4 robots survive, but only 2 can go through to our grand final at the end of the series. I'll tell you what, this is where things turn nasty.
Paul in the makeup. Ellie hasn't had her hair brushed for the big fight. You're playing for a place in the grand final and you haven't had time to brush her hair, have you?
What a terrible father. Completely.
What a terrible father, but you've brought them this far. We think he's a good dad, don't we?
Yes!
Oh,
That's
woken the sound man up then. Now look, you're up against Chaos 2, Ellie. The most ferocious, amazing robot Wars has ever seen. How do you feel?
Quite confusing. Ellie. Quite confusing.
Quite confusing. It is quite confusing. Joe, are you going to get him?
Yes.
Can you flip the mighty flipper of Chaos?
Yes.
I knew you would be able to. Now, you 3. It's been a long journey.
It has, and it's getting
tough
longer, I think.
journey. Yeah. That's a good robot.
It is, yeah.
Improved, isn't it?
It's much improved.
Yeah, brilliant.
I mean, it really is the battle of the flippers. Who's got the most powerful statistically?
I don't know. We're about to find out, I think.
We are going to enjoy this. Good luck. Good luck. See you on the other side.
Good luck.
Roboteers, stand by.
Chaos 2 with George Francis at the controls, Ian Swan and his son Richard in there with him. And bigger brother with Dad Ian Watts, Joe and Ellie. The kids have to face up to Sir Kill-A-Lot. Wouldn't want a thought. That's not bad enough. The Grizzly Sergeant Bash is in there as well.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Winner of this goes through to the grand final. The loser gets absolutely nothing, and Bigger Brothers' formidable flipper outflips Chaos 2, who are unbeaten in the last 2 series of UK domestic robot wars. But Bigger Brother, for me, is by far the more aggressive. Will Chaos 2 pace themselves better, though? Trying to get in underneath Bigger Brother. Chaos 2 has a 10mm ground clearance. Little Joe and the weapons of Bigger Brother will try to get in underneath Chaos 2 and flip. Chaos 2 has 0 ground clearance. The brother is turned topside, rights itself again. They crash and bash. Ellie tries to peer through the plexiglass up there in our control booth to get a better angle on the fight. Her brother Joe isn't doing a bad job at all with the weaponry of Bigger Brother and Chaos 2. I wonder if they can flip themselves here. Have they run out of CO2 power? It is not a limitless supply. Rolled over again, and once more. The pit release button has been depressed. I think Chaos 2 are out of CO2 gas, and so does he. George Francis knows his reign here as British champion is about to end. Sensational. Bigger Brother, once a previous semi-finalist. Outclassed surely in this series of Robot Wars? No. They're about to make the grand final. History is made. Chaos 2 is toppled. George Francis out. Major, major shot.
What a sensational result! The 2-time and reigning UK champions, Chaos 2, are out of the competition. The winner, Bigger Brother! Guys, hey, you've led a quite charmed life in this competition, actually.
So far, yeah.
That's true to say.
A lot of people think that the result you got over Wild Thing was quite controversial. You just couldn't do it, could you?
Luck finally ran out.
Your luck
Brilliant
finally
robot,
ran
terrific.
out.
Yeah.
How'd you feel, George?
Happy. Robot performed well. Got beaten by a better robot. Simple as that.
How come he couldn't get back up?
I think I just ran out of gas.
What's the future now for Chaos 2?
Don't know. It's getting outclassed these days.
Yeah.
Might be time for another one.
Retire him and build another robot?
Quite possibly, yeah.
Hey, you think so?
Yeah.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Disappointed?
Little.
Yeah, a little disappointing, but I tell you what, you had a good run again, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, and some amazing fights, some of the best fights in Robot Wars history. That fight against Wild Thing will go down in the annals, won't it, of history?
Very exciting.
Very exciting fight. Ladies and gentlemen, please, gallant losers, Chaos 2! Yes! Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah.
Oh, are you excited?
Yeah.
They were 2 times British champions, weren't they? Well, you've beaten them once before, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's done a bit better now. He beat us the previous time. How many times is it, George? Now I've forgotten. It's a couple of times we met before, I think, so this will be the 3rd. That's a decider, then. We're 1 up.
What he said, you know, you were holding on to your gas.
Yeah.
Is that the tactic you were using?
Afraid so, George, yeah. We knew you didn't have many hits, and I told Joe to lay it off. So we knew we'd end up with more gas at the end. So we're hoping for a long fight, and that's the way it ended out. It worked better than I hoped.
Hey.
Whoa!
You're in the Robot Wars Grand Final!
Yes!
Hey! It's a long way. It's been a long competition.
I nerves can't stand it anymore.
Oh, your nerves?
We just can't believe it.
You just can't believe it. And neither can we. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigger Brother!
Oh, goodness me, Bigger Brother are through to the grand final. Chaos 2 are away and out of it. Razor against S3 next up.